Escape room creators.
The riddle with the dressing table. Players entered in a room, so they see the dressing table. In dressing table they find a little hint. You can also hide it in a room. It's a necklace with different colors bead. They can understand with the word start in one of them that it's have something similar with lamps. So they need to understand that white beads it's a lighting lamps, and a black one it's a lamp that shouldn't light. After they do the right combination of lamps, it will open in one of the doors in the dressing table, and it's turning on a hint inside a mirror. The riddle with the magic box and the swords. So it's like a transition to the other room. To open this transition, players need to get out the old swords, and after they take it out from the box, it will open a door and they can go into the other room. The riddle with a crystal ball. Players have a table with something like a crystal ball, it's like a magic ball, and they have a tarot cards. So they have a hint in a mirror how they need to be lay in near the ball. So when we put it on the right places, it will open doors under the ball. We need it because we need to take out a cover of this ball, but we can't do it because we have a chains. So to take it off, we need to open the lock and after we can take it out. Why we need it in this game? We need it because we have a water inside it, and we need to put there the pieces that will show us a right combination to the other riddle. I will drop it in water and you will understand which one combination. So you can see the right combination of pieces. So all this is turned in that side that we need numbers in it. The riddle with a carousel inside a stelash. So you can see the drawing of a carousel inside, but we need to open it. For this we have a code panel. It's hidden in a book in the shelf of this on this bookcase. After we open it, we can find a code panel. I will enter a code and it will open for me the carousel. The second riddle inside these shelves is to put the carousel figures in their places inside. We have a picture with a hint for this, and when we put them on the right places, it will open the doors in down of this stallage. So we put the items in their places. It's marked where you need to place all items inside. And it's opened a door, so I can take an item that I will need in the next game. The box with these buttons. So the players need to find the right combination of buttons. We have the same marks like in a discs. So when we know it, we can push the button. We need to push it in the same time to do that. So we push the buttons, and after that it's open a box. Inside we can find everything what you need, but in our case we find a big chest. The riddle with a Ferris wheel. So in a room they have a Ferris wheel in a stand. To solve this riddle they have a hint with a flag, so they need to repeat the colors in the flags in a code panel of different color buttons. So we repeat the code. After that, it's starting moving, starting a sound, and opening one door in a stand. Also, in this riddle, players have a hint to the other riddle. They can see inside in a mirror, in the other side of a Ferris wheel, they can see the different symbols that they need in the other riddle. The riddle with electrical box. To open electrical box we need to open a locker, padlock with a letters code. But we need to know letters. We have a hint under the poster. We need to touch it and understand the letters inside. So we have 5 letters and we open a padlock and we can open electrical box. Inside it we see the same marks like in play cards, and in a board with knives we see the cards. So we just need to put the numbers like in a card with the same mark. So it must be 8, 5, 5, 9. After we do that, it's starting to light a lamp. It's a button, so we need to push it and it will open a box under it. The riddle with the shooting gallery. So we have the shooting gallery in one room, in a long corridor, and in the other room we have a shelf that closes it. So the players need to solve 2 riddles to open a shelf, and after that they can shoot in the shooting gallery. It's everything lighting in a UV light, and it's looking very beautiful in neonic light. So we need arbalete and balls for shooting, and we shoot into the shooting gallery in balls, and after we solve it, I'm not a good shooter, but when we get to our target, when we shoot in a ball, the ball fell down and it's going down to players, so they can get here from it some items or something like that. The riddle with the Trapezian artists. So we have 2 names that we need to put in the shelf. We can see it in a poster. First name is Jordan. When we put here balls with right letters in right order, it will open one of the boxes that's mounted in a ceiling. And the first Trapezian artist will fall down with a key or some items that you need in a game. The second part of this riddle is we need to find the second name. We find in the room the same poster but with the second name, and we just need to do it like that. We need to put the name Dora, and after that it opens the second box. And we got the second artist. Here we have to find a key or some items that we need in a game. The riddle with the magic harp. We have an harp in a box, in a shelf, that have different sounds. So players need to find the right combination of a sound and repeat it in letters. After that, it opens a magnetic lock on the shelf, and the players can to open it. So it's have two parts here. The first part in the one room and the second part in the second room. So to open it shooting, they need to play an harp. The riddle with the gears and elephant handle. The players find an elephant handle in a room, and they understand that it has something similar like in these pictures with a gear and elephant. So they just need to put it inside, and they just need to turn it. After they turn it, they can take out from here a key that will open it something in a room, or it can be bigger and you can put some little item inside. The riddle with a secret transition. It's almost a mechanical transition. So the players can't understand that its door will open it because it's like a door of a dressing or something like that. So they need to put out the handle, and after that the door will open. I'm sorry that I can't show you now because it's opened from me and there is a wall and I can't do that. But it's very comfortable for the players to have the stairs like that. For a start, it's like a big cube and they need just to open it. I can't do it myself, it's needed two players to do that, but it's completely easy. And they going by stairs to the door. In the other side of this door, they have the same thing, that is they will don't fall down, they don't need to jumping. They have with the same height like something like a dressing table, something like that, and they can use it like a stairs. The riddle with a clown and circus figures. We can find a clown with a horse in a room, and we need to use it to open the circus figures. We can't open it. It's not need wires because it's a mechanical lock. So we have a hint with the photo where the clown sitting in this figure. So we put it inside and we can open the box. When we get it out, we can do that. In our case, we have inside a chains with a keys, but you can put anything what you need inside. The riddle with a chest on wheels. So the players have a chest with a lot of locks, but they need the keys from them. The all keys from this chest inside the figures. The chest is on the wheels and the figures is in different rooms. So they need to open a box, get a key, get a chest here, and after that they can to open all locks on it. They need to open all 4 locks to open the chest. After they take out all locks, they can open the chest, and they have the other one. They find a key from this locks. After they open it, they got a final key and can to go out from a room. The riddle with the magic key. So we have something like a keyhole in the wall, and we found a big key for this. After we put it in, it will open a door for exit for this room, but it can open everything what you need.